Alright, so I'm changing my shift boot on my 2007 Civic SI, and to start you want to take off the shift knob. So all you have to do is twist it off, and it just comes off like this. There's also a screw that I already took off. This is underneath the shift knob, so you're just going to have to unscrew this as well. And then to take off, I guess, this plastic unit, just pull up, and it'll just come off like that. So on the bottom here, there's 4 screws that you're going to need to unscrew, and it's a Torx, I guess, screwdriver or whatever it's called, the Torx driver. So we're going to have to unscrew these. Alright, so once you unscrew the 4 screws here, you're just going to want to push this in, and it comes right out. So you'll see that there's like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's about like 7 or 8 staples on the side, so we're going to have to use a plier and just take these out. Alright, so I just basically got a plier and just pulled these staples out, and we want to save this plastic piece to put the new shift boot over. Another thing is this plastic circle right here, we're going to have to remove it from the original stock boot. So just remember, when you flip it inside out, remember where the zip tie is around the around this plastic, I guess, plastic circle, because you're going to do the same thing to the new shift boot. So here's the plastic part that I took out, and we're going to have to install it in the new shift boot. So we're going to have to flip this inside out, like so. And it's not going to fit in this tiny hole, so we're going to have to cut little slits on the side and just cut it just enough so that this piece goes through. Alright, so once you put the zip tie on, you could get a bigger zip tie. This is like the smallest one that I got, but you could link these together or just get a bigger zip tie and zip tie around the circle, the plastic circle, and then you want to flip this back inside out. There you go. Just like that. So now we want to attach this back to this plastic piece right here. So we want to line this up with the boot. So there's like little indentations here. These are where the screws go. So you want to line it up like that. Oh wait. Line it up correctly, like this, yeah. So there should be 4 little, I guess, half squares that you want to line up, like this. And then we're going to put this back on with this. So I had to do some custom work and cut the little squares, half squares, a little deeper so that the hole sits flush against this plastic piece right here. So I don't know if you can see it, but anyways, this is lined up well, so all you have to do is screw in those 4 screws with your hex screwdriver, and then put it back, install it back in. Alright, so here's the finished product. See the boot back on? So now we should have to put this back on to the shifter. So just line it up, shifter. Okay. Just screw this back in first. And you're all set.